Good morning. Welcome back to 4 More Minutes. I am Sam Bailey, the Soul Stir, stirring up your hearts and your minds for God. I want to thank you for joining us today, and I want to thank you for joining us every day that we post. Sometimes it's hit and miss, things happen in life, but I appreciate you for being a part of the Soul Stir. And if you have not yet done so, please subscribe to the Soul Stir on YouTube, as this is the easiest, most effective way of being part of inspiration, encouragement, and motivation that goes out into the world. I want to encourage you today about taking chances, taking risk. There are many people in life. Y'all have heard this saying before: "No risk, no reward." Those are people in life that play it safe, and I'm not talking about foolish, unwise. People gamble a lot of things. They gamble with their money, gamble with their mortgage, gamble with their livelihood, take chances, and press the envelope as far as they can go. I'm not talking about that type of risky behavior. I'm talking about taking calculated risks. Sometimes stepping out in faith and knowing that there is a risk involved. The risk, the reward has got to outweigh the risk, right? In other words, to say, if I fail, this has happened, but if I don't do it, what are the costs of me not taking a chance? And I think this even applies to our faith. We've got to learn how to take a chance on God and step out there in something big, something that you got to bite off that's more than you can chew, something that only requires God's intervention and help for it to be successful, right? And faith is something that we have that gives us the ability to move when we can't see it and don't know the outcome or don't understand how the way is going to be made. That's believing that God can do it even if he doesn't. That's believing that if it be in line with his will, then it's just a matter of time before I have it. It's time to take a chance. Some of us have been playing it too safe, and I think sometimes we're afraid of failure. Some of us have been a failure just because we have not even tried. It's not that people are going to tell you no in life. You're going to be disappointed. You're going to have setbacks. You may not always make the cut. It may not always work like you want it to work, but at least you can say, I tried. I took a valiant effort in it. I tried to reach my full potential. I trusted God that if this was his will, I would have it. And there's no playing it safe to success, and some people just spend their whole lives in mediocrity because they never want to take a risk. Maybe your blessing is on the other side of the risk that you're willing to take. Are you willing to stick your neck out on the line for somebody else? Are you willing to stick your neck out on the line for something that you've been dreaming of, hoping for, praying for? And if that's the case, you've got to go ahead and do it, and stop wishing things don't happen. I heard a saying before, said hard work is magic. Sometimes we want things to magically appear for us and in our presence, and it's not going to be that way. It just takes hard work. And when we put hard work out there and our best foot forward, things begin to add up in our lives. So I pray today that you would look at what you've been playing safe at and look at what you haven't been trusting God for, and make a plan, a calculated risk. In other words, I know the risk that's involved in this business plan, or this taking a chance to join this church, or taking a chance to be a mother or a father, or this relationship. But I'm trusting that God is going to lead me through it. This financial decision I need to make, God has my back, and I'm trusting him for it. So with God, there is no failing. God does not know how to fail. And so when we put our total faith and our total trust and our total assurance in him, we know that everything is going to work out according to his will. Well, that's my word for the day, and that's my word for the week. We thank you for joining us. I hope you check us out right here Monday morning, and whenever we post. Again, it's our intention to post 5 days a week, but sometimes that doesn't happen, and that's all good anyway. But share this word with about 30 people today. Be blessed. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you right here next time on 4 More Minutes.